Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Let's get right into it, man. Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about how you won't want to settle with women when you're on retention. And there's two ways of seeing this. You won't want to settle with them as a relationship, but you also won't want to settle down with them as flings or just casual hookups or casually hanging out with them. I can't speak for everybody, but for me personally, at least how I'm feeling right now, guys, is that, when you go on retention, you just like it kind of builds up momentum, right? It builds up momentum because, before retention, you know, life was more stagnant. It was more low vibrational. It was more seeking pleasure. It was more of chasing women, right? Or not necessarily chasing women, but we always put women on a pedestal in some way, whether that was, looking at the hub or, trying to talk to these women or whatever the case may be, or wanting to be in a relationship. The thing about retention, guys, it just kind of like kickstarts your life. So you feel like you have all this energy that you didn't have before, right? You have all this energy that you didn't have before. So now you be hitting the gym, you be freaking getting shit done, you be like putting in work, right? You're trying to like fix your life, you're trying to manifest things. Retention is powerful, guys, I swear. Like, it changes everything in your life. You see everything so different. You see men different, you see women different. So when it comes to women, guys, when you're on retention, you have like this aggression, you have this motivation, this drive to better your life, to become a high value man. You know, it shapes you into a man, because back then, all we cared about was just like, hanging out with chicks, or, getting drunk or partying or whatever, all that bullshit, but it never leads you to anywhere, guys. But when it comes to females and being on retention, you won't want to settle, guys. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you guys that right now. You won't want to settle, because you will start seeing women differently, guys. Like, you won't see her as like how you would see her back then. Back then when you're in your lust, guys, you see a beautiful chick, guys, and you're just like, damn, like she's beautiful and this and that. Like, I'd want to hang out with her, or things in that nature, guys. But when you're on retention, you feel more focused. You feel like you're on a mission. You feel like a man on a mission. And, for me personally, like I said, I feel like right now would be like a terrible, terrible, terrible idea to be hanging out with females, guys. Either being in a relationship or just casually hanging out with them. You know, with being in a relationship, that just, bro, like, let me just tell you right now, like, I've always felt like the few relationships that I've been in the past, before SR, it always felt like artificial, Like, it never felt like real, guys. Like, it just felt like, I don't know, like, I always felt way better just being single, to be honest, guys. But, society kind of portrays this image where you have to be in a relationship, even though you're freaking miserable, right? Social media makes it seem like, oh, look at all these happy couples, and then you start thinking, getting in your mind, you're like, well, I want to be in a relationship too. But it's there's a lot of fake shit, guys. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So when it comes to, like, me, when it came to relationships, it always felt fake. It always felt artificial. Like, the energy is just like, even if I liked the person, I always felt like I lost myself. I felt like I wasn't where I wanted to be. But now that I like discovered retention, guys, it just like flipped the script, guys. Like I don't know what it is, guys. Like, I just feel so empowered now. Like, I feel like I don't want to be distracted, guys. Like I'm laser focused, you know what I'm saying? Like, on my mission, like just hitting the gym, just becoming strong physically, mentally, spiritually, just stacking money, just making videos, just, finding different purposes and things like in my life, because, for the longest time, I was like wasting my energy, guys. I was just like wasting my essence. And, like a lot of these relationships or things nowadays, they're very seasonal. you know, so you're gonna be wasting a lot of time, like just like hanging out for no reason, just bro, like it's crazy. And the majority of women nowadays, like it's just, I don't know, man. Like I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just like it's artificial. Like it feels artificial to me. Like there's a lot of women that I can't relate to. Like it doesn't matter how she looks like. A lot of people in society, they're just very low vibrational and just, you know, like let me try to use an example, guys. Like if you're on SR, you feel like I said, you're a man on a mission. You're like freaking ready to blast off, you know. And if you start hanging out with a female, she will kind of like soften you up, like because she's operating at a different frequency than you guys. This has happened before. You know, when it comes to mine, like my last relationship where I was on SR, guys, I was feeling masculine. I was feeling good. I, you know, the female attraction worked, right? So I attract the female, and then from there I started hanging out with her. I stopped putting my purpose before her. I started trying to kind of like, you know, how do you say, like I wasn't focused that energy back within myself. And then obviously, guys, by hanging out with her, it ended up like, you know, we ended up like, you know, smashing or whatever, guys. So I wasn't even on retention after that, guys. Like, and literally for like a month, guys, I was just like in my lust after that. Like I went from being focused to like being a beta male, guys. Like just, oh my gosh, bro. Like, so that's why, guys, like you women, it's crazy, guys. This, I mean, like I know us as guys, it's kind of like wired into us to find like a mate and things like that. But in today's society, guys, that's suicide, bro. Like straight up, man. Like you have to take a step back from a lot of things, you know. And women has to be one of those things. When you start retaining, guys, you don't want distractions. You don't want to be thrown off your purpose. You know, guys always feel like they have to be like hanging out with a chick or, bro, everything is a female, guys, is a whole ass another person, is a whole ass another energy. So you're dealing with a whole another person. You know, females, like they want attention, you know, they want a lot of time and attention. So they just kind of like pull your energy. They're just like, you know, there's just a lot of distractions, guys, when it comes down to. And like the reason why I say that retention like will not make you want to settle is because you feel so focused, guys. You feel like for the first time you start like you feel more clear minded, and you feel like you know what you want to do, guys. I'm like fumbling over my words, guys. I'm just like hyped up right now. Yeah, guys, like I see these chicks and yeah, they're beautiful, whatever, but I don't see like purpose behind it because I'm not trying, like I don't care, like I'm not in my lust anymore. And like I mentioned a ton of times, guys, the more you bust is the more you lust. So when you remove lust, you, I don't know, you have a new perspective on things, guys. Like you feel like you want to make up for a lot of lost time that you lost in the past. Like you're trying to like, you know, actually be on your shit, like be on your grind. And if that means being like single for however long you have to be, then so be it, guys, because the time that you're using right now to fully focus all that energy that you're gaining from retention back onto yourself, that's gonna freaking better your life for the future. Because it's insane, guys. Like relationships turn men into zombies. And especially like if the dude is always, you know, releasing, it literally makes the female have more power over him, guys. It's insane because that's how it went. That's how it literally went for me, guys. Like it went from being super masculine, you know, hanging out with the chick, smashing a ton of times, and then all of a sudden she was like the one that was like in power, and I just felt like I had no power at all, guys. And but these females are like professional energy drainers, guys. It's crazy. It's like, man, lust is very powerful, but it's like a weapon, you know, straight up. So you have to be smarter out here, guys. You have to be smarter with your time and your energy. You know, focus all that energy back within yourself. And yeah, like I was saying right now, like relationships turn relationships turn men into zombies, guys. Like, you ever be in the store and you just see like these dudes and they look like they're like puppies, like walking like on the side of their girlfriend or their wife or whatever, and they just look like drained, guys. They just look like they're like soulless or something. They're like, the female obviously has the power in the relationship, and that's how a lot of it is nowadays. Masculine women, feminized men. Like, men don't have their power anymore, guys. They're giving it all away to the women. And, the roles are like all messed up, guys. But retention is just like puts you back in your place. It puts you back in your masculine energy. So now you want to, go like 100 miles an hour into your purpose, guys. Like, you just like all gas, no brakes, Like, back then it was just like a lot of meaningless seasonal relationships, or just texting back and forth for no reason. Like, where did that take you, guys? Like, where does that take you? Like, I have such, like, bro, it's crazy, man. Like, I'm lost for words. Like, I know I'm fumbling and shit, but it's like I'm overwhelmed by it, guys, because it feels like for the longest time I was just like asleep, right? And then I discovered retaining. I stopped watching the hub, and all of a sudden I have all this freaking power now, and now I want to put it to use, guys. Like, I want to be, bro, I don't care. Like, I want to be stingy with my energy, guys. Like, I'm not trying to hang out with these females or hang out with these freaking losers out here, bro. Like, straight up, man. I don't care if, like, my purpose, I'm putting myself first, guys, because for the longest time in the past, I was just, kind of just operating such a low vibration, just moving slow out here, guys, just moving slow, being stagnant, being lazy. And, I wasn't all bad, guys. Like, I would still work out. I would still, do some things. I was still somewhat productive, but retention is a freaking game changer, guys. Like, it just, like, literally gets your life going. It kickstarts your life. And then now you're all of a sudden, you're just like, bro, like, I have so much drive. Like, I literally went from no motivation, no drive, no purpose, being in my lust, to the complete opposite, guys. Like, I'm not trying to hang out with freaking these females because I know how it is, guys. Like, just because she's beautiful, it doesn't mean that she's good for you. Like, what is her beauty gonna do? How is her beauty gonna benefit your life, guys? You know, that's where that's where guys get it messed up. They want a beautiful chick, but they're not even working on themselves. And say that you do, for some reason, like, you start hanging out with a chick and she's like beautiful, you start getting lost like in her beauty, and then you start lusting, and it just blinds you. It blinds men, guys. It literally blinds men. So it's very dangerous when you hang out with a chick because of her beauty, or because of things in that nature, because you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere in your life, guys. You're just like, you know what I'm saying, guys? It's just like, I don't know, man. I'm just like, have all these thoughts, just like all these downloads like crazy, guys. So I'm just like, I'm just ready to go, bro. I'm ready to, like, feel like I want to attack something, bro. Like, I have like so much like energy right now that, like, I've been working all day too, which is crazy. Like, I've been working all week and I'm still like pumped up, guys. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this extra energy, guys. Like, but I know that I don't want to put it towards a female, guys. Like I said, that's like suicide, bro. And nowadays, bro, like, you put your energy into these females and you get drained, like that, guys. You get drained like that, because it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. Like, it's like the men are like the positive charge, we have the life force energy, and then females are like the professional energy drainers, not because they want to. It's just because, kind of like how nature is, guys. Like, females are kind of like the more negative charge, and we're the positive charge. And it's kind of like, they drain us, like, by default, guys. Like, with the time and the attention and the validation, or just like, sleeping with them and things like that, or texting them. It takes up a lot of time and a lot of energy. And, guys, like, we have to take back our power, man. Like, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but that's how I'm feeling, bro. Like, you don't want to settle on retention, guys. You want to use that power that you're gaining from retention to better your life first. These women can wait, and it's not even that they can wait. Like they'll always be around, right? Like society basically brainwashes you to say that like, oh, you'll always be catering to women, just focus on women. Society tells you that, oh, you need to be in a relationship, you need to have kids, you need to do this. Who says that, bro? You have to focus on yourself right now. Use the time that you have right now to invest in yourself. Put yourself first. These women are always going to be around, so why are you rushing to be in a relationship and all this bullshit if we live in this freaking sexualized Western society where it has corrupted like women and feminized dudes and turned them into simps, guys? Like I literally feel like freaking Neo in the Matrix, guys. I see past all the bullshit, all the illusions, and yeah, it just kind of brings kind of like an aggression at the same time, because like I said, I went from being asleep to being awake, and it pisses me off, guys, because I'm just like, bro, like all these years I was just wasting like this potential, this energy, and now I feel like an awoken lion, guys. And I'm just ready to take on shit, guys. I'm just ready to, all gas, no brakes, 2023. Let's go, man. Maintain your frame, retain gang. Woo! Let's go, guys. Fuck, man. I'm pumped up, bro. I'm gonna go home. Freaking. The only thing I'll be smashing in 2023, guys, is the gym. No cap, man. That's the only thing I'm gonna be smashing straight up, guys. Put yourself first. Protect your energy out here, guys. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.